Monday, September 16th, and the Dome Foamers podcast is back. I'm your host, Christian Kruger, and joined by my boys, Brian Dorton and Neil Mieski. And we're just lifelong Astros fans that love to talk about the Stros. So, boys, let's go. Episode 66.
Oof.
Here we are in the middle of September. Stros are 81 and 68, 13 games over 500, 4.5 games over the team from the Northwest. The Stros are about to play the Padres.
Yeah,
so we will when this episode makes the World Wide Web and all the socials, we will either be up 5 or down or up 4. And as of before the first pitch, the magic number is 9 games. I like it when it's single digits. That means every Astros win and every team up north, meaning team up northwest, the Seattle Mariners lose. That adjusts that number. So you can hope tonight. Hopefully we make it 8, and hopefully the Mariners can lose to help ease that magic number.
They're playing the Yankees.
They're playing the Yankees.
Yeah.
Starting tomorrow.
Appreciate the useless, pathetic Rangers for all their help this past weekend.
Yeah, you can't win. You can't win one game.
What a bunch of bums! They did 1-1. They went one.
Oh, they did.
Won
okay.
1 out of 4.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, you bums! You bunch of bums! Good
Shocker.
Lord!
You know, Dorton
can't even split the series.
I agree with you. I know we have. I know we have like hundreds of Rangers fans that listen to the podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Quite possibly the worst team to ever win a World Series ever.
I can't believe they're the reigning World Series.
I'm just gonna say
it's unreal.
Everyone knew they overperformed. Every single player of theirs overperformed, and now every single player is not, and they're exactly what they are.
They are who we
thought they were.
They
are who we thought we were.
8 games under 500, so they're going to finish with a losing record. What a bunch of losers. Okay. Bums. All right. So Mieski, for those that are going to watch this on YouTube, Neil has the standings in his background, which I love.
Yeah.
Neil is our background champion. So I am going to go to Mieski and get real quick before I do that, 4-2 in the week. I predicted 4-2. I did not predict how it went. The triple A's are a thorn in the side. That was a bad series. However, we did salvage a game and then won 3 straight against the real team that's in the minor leagues, the Angels. So 4-2 for the week. That's better than 3-3. So Mieski, where's your temperature check at?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like, I've been holding out a little bit of hope on maybe grabbing a 2 seed. I don't know how likely that is as this is coming to an end. So it's basically a do what we've got to do to get in, and once you're in, you got to chip in a chair. So we've made some magic happen in years past, just getting in. So, I'm okay. Like the A's series was garbage, but it's almost like who we are. You hate to say you come to expect it, but that's we have. I don't know. And it's not just this year. We've done this garbage before, so. I'm okay. I mean, I'm just counting. I mean, you said the magic number was 9.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get that taken care of. Let's organize, get ourselves in situations to where we're ready for the playoffs. I mean, obviously we got to get those 9, and we've got a series with Seattle coming up, and, check that off the books and do what we've got to do to get where we got to get. And start preparing. So I don't want to say the cart in front of the horse. Sorry, but
no.
I mean, that's where my mind is, and I don't know if that's right or not. I mean, we got to finish out. You'd like to at least make a run, maybe at that 2 seed. How realistic that is, I don't know. But when you only win 1 of 3 from Oakland, that doesn't scream 2 seed. But that's where I am. I mean, I'm okay. We're getting through it. I would like for it to be a little bit more dominant, but that's who we are this year.
Before I kick it to Dorton, I want to. So, a couple things. We're not getting a 1 or 2 seed because we started 7-19.
I
mean, yeah, I know, and I mean that's the reality.
Yeah.
I mean,
thanks for bringing that up, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just saying. Ever since then, ever since we DFA'd the first baseman, we've been playing like the best team in baseball. So, I mean, let's get the 3 seed and let's roll. We're real quick. I just saw that Darvish is starting tonight. There needs to be thank you Rangers in 2017 trading him to the Dodgers, because I don't think we win the World Series without our 2 games against Darvish. So thank you, Rangers. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
pitch
that's
tipper.
fair.
Yep.
That's
Jordan,
fair.
Fire away, D.
The first and foremost is we can never again talk about the triple A's in light of calling them the triple A's, because even going back 2 years ago when they were terrible, last year when they were upwards of the worst team in baseball, I still recall going to games and watching them just smoke us. And I'm willing to go back and when was the last time we won a series at home against the A's or won a series period against the A's? Have we won? We definitely haven't swept them.
Yeah, we've won a series.
We've won a series, but have we swept them?
I don't know if we won a
recently?
series, and I don't know if we won a series in Houston. I don't know.
I would like to know the last time in September.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I don't know. Like it's tough to sit there and look at a terrible A's team and then say, oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's the A's. I mean, knowing that they're going to come and just destroy us, and they're going to play better baseball than us, and it's tough to watch. And then we play frankly a better team in the Angels than the A's.
I don't think that. I don't think that at all.
Well, overall, I mean, they're playing much worse, but overall a better team. And we go in there and have just a huge series. I mean, that was a terrific series. I mean, everything was on point, and seeing that was exactly what we needed to, head south a couple 100 miles to hopefully continue this. And like, I hope we just rip Darvish to shreds right now.
The triple A's are 4.5 games ahead of the Angels in overall standings.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm saying they are a better team. I'm saying they're playing much worse than the A's. The triple A's overperform than what
agreed.
And they are overperforming. But anyway, I like our momentum that we have. I hope that continues, because it's going to need to. Because you're right, Neil, you're right. Like the Guardians aren't losing anytime soon.
No, that ship sailed. It's 18. Dorton looked it up before the podcast. It's 18 for that. That ain't gonna happen. Which is fine. Whatever. Let's go out and take care of business and get after whoever the 6th seed is. I'm fine with that. So I got it. I know we've talked about this on this podcast. I love Yordan Alvarez hitting number 2. Have we ever brought that up? Have we ever brought that up?
I don't remember you saying something one time.
It may have been brought up. Maybe it may have been mentioned. Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, him coming up, whatever. It's just sometimes baseball's not that hard. Sometimes it's not.
How about Yiner hitting right behind him?
Agreed.
And then a look like healthier and healthier Hunter, right? I mean Hunter. I call him Hunter. A healthier and healthier
Not Tucker.
Tucker right behind him.
I'm going to say this. I mean, I shouldn't. Lord knows they'll probably get no hit tonight. But I mean,
it's all. By the way, shout out to our boy David Wiki. It's all on him.
Oh yeah, is he there?
Yeah, so he's there. We've got. I told him because he went to Wrigley. They went 0-3. He went to Fenway. They went 3-0. So I told him to take Fenway David Wiki with him.
Yes,
yeah.
Please do. Please.
It's on him.
He loves shouting us out on Twitter. Sometimes I agree with him. Sometimes I go back and forth with him.
Oh, it's Wiki. Nobody. If you agree with Wiki all the time, you check your see your local doctor.
Well, I love the first 7 in our lineup, and I don't hate the other 2. They're where they should be. It's a platoon. But tonight, you've got Altuve, Yordan. Of course, we love Yordan at 2. Diaz at 3. Tucker, who is hopefully the timing's getting there. It looks like it's starting to.
Looks like it.
Bregman at 5. Caratini at 6. I love that. He needs to be hitting 6 instead of Pena. Pena's hitting 7. Love it. You've got Hayward in left and Dubon in center.
Oh, activate that Altuve. That Dubon Altuve. Altuve. I love it.
Look. I'm not gonna lie. The Dome Bombers podcast Twitter maybe slid in to Espada's DMs and told him that this should be the lineup. So I guess it took him a couple days to read it, but at least our lineup is out there.
And I'm pretty sure, we saw Diaz at first.
Yeah.
Tonight is at first again.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure, again, we talk things sometimes into existence, and I'm pretty sure Espada. I mean, I text him our podcast every week. I don't ever know if he listens or not.
Well, sometimes we are smarter than Kruger looks. So
there's no doubt.
I have got notifications that there are multiple people listening sometimes inside Minute Maid Park.
I don't know what Dana Brown, when he sends me the middle finger, I don't know what that means exactly, but I don't know. I send next.
Somebody decided to write in at least the correct lineup tonight, which I'm sure will go real well for us.
Sure.
Well, we're 3 up, 3 down in the bottom, and
jet lag.
Yeah, that's all. Yep,
jet lag from that. That time. It's that time. The
time
difference
change
between LA and
it's daylight savings time and time zones. I mean,
yeah. West Coast.
Yeah.
What a horrible So you sweep in LA. And then you have to what do they do? Just take a charter bus to San Diego?
I mean, trolley? Do they just do trolleys? I mean, is that just San Francisco?
That's up in the northern part.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, you would definitely or a convertible. Well, either or.
Yeah. Good grief. Yeah.
Aaron Getty's on the mound tonight. And then so it's 3 with the Padres and 4 with the Angels.
4 back home, and then 3 again with the Mariners.
Is that when the series is?
Yeah, because there's only 13 games left. Yeah, so let's fire
3,
away,
and then a 7-game homestand, and then 3 in Cleveland.
Correct.
That's
correct.
It.
Let's fire away, and I know we'll do this again next week. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's fire away 3 with the Pods, which, by the way, I think the Padres or the Phillies will win the National League. That's my prediction. They've been playing really good baseball. 4 with the Angels, 3 with the Mariners, and then 3 in Cleveland, like Dorton just said. So it's 13 games. Let's fire away. What do you think our record will be? And when do you think
we hit 9?
Yes, thank you.
So 3 here in San Diego, 4 at home with the Angels.
Correct. And then 3 with Seattle.
3 with Seattle. So that's 10.
That's 10 right there.
I'm going to tell
you this. You want it done before you go to Cleveland.
I'm going to say it's during the Seattle series.
I hope you're right,
man.
I hope
Wouldn't
you're
that be
right.
Sweet? Wouldn't it be sweet? Just like, you know who would really love it is Seattle fans. Seattle fans would, you know what they would appreciate? They would appreciate a top of the ninth game, go ahead home run by Jordan for that number 9 victory.
I want it way more. Yeah, not that that's ever happened. Not that that's ever happened.
Yeah, they would like it. They would like it. I would appreciate it.
From a drama standpoint, you're dead on. I hope game 1 we beat them 74-0.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then they have to stay in Houston for 2 more days and play us.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But hey, for a drama standpoint, you nailed it.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you?
They would just.
And I wouldn't be mad if it was done. I wouldn't be mad if it was done prior to that.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it if it happens. I'm fine sweeping the Padres, by the way, and then
sweeping the Angels,
and then going another 4 against the Angels.
Okay. Well, so let's go. We got Aaron Getty versus Darvish, Hunter Brown versus Michael King, who Michael King's been really good this year.
Mm-hmm.
He came over from the Yankees for, I think, the Soto deal. And then Fromber and Dylan Cease, Dylan Cease has had a good year. Yeah, the Padres are legit. They're 85 and 65. They're 4 games better than we are.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'm just saying
Well, let's be real though. I mean, like, it's gonna take some terrific baseball to get to 9 by the end of the Seattle series.
I don't know. Seattle's going to have to do their part too. I mean, they're going. I think they're in.
They're playing the Yankees. Yeah, they're playing the Yankees
in New York.
And then they go back to friggin' Arlington, I think.
Yes, that's correct.
Those are wins. Win. Let's just go ahead and mark those as wins.
Oh, the Rangers will. They won't. They'll put out their Double-A team.
I don't know, but they got DeGrom back. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Yeah. We saw him. He got ripped.
I don't know. That's what I hear is the Rangers are injured. I don't know. DeGrom, this. Scherzer,
I want to win this Padres series. Why? Because I just want to win this Padres series.
All right.
Sure.
All right. So you want the 13. You want the record of the 13?
Yeah. I mean, we're less than 2 weeks away. And we've got a 4.5 game lead. So as I stated at the beginning, we wake up in the morning and we'll either be 4 ahead or 5 ahead. Now, hey, let's not lose sight of this whole thing here, which we probably won't, the fact that we play them, but you never know. We can't tie the Mariners.
No.
Yeah, I know. I think overall we go, boy, I mean, like, I'm not going to be able to do each series, but I'm going to say it's going to be something along the lines of 8-5.
Yeah, 8-5, 9-4, 9-4 is
5,
8-5,
and we still hit that magic number once it's adjusted, and like Yankees beat the hell out of them for, if we win a game and Yankees beat the hell out of them, then that magic number turns to 8, and all of a sudden there it is.
Well, it's 1-0 San Diego right now.
Oh yeah, they just
damn you, Wiki,
just ripping it.
We're off to a good start.
Just ripping spaghetti. Okay.
Well, yeah, he got ground out, then a double. Then what?
Double.
Trading places.
They triple stamped a double stamp there.
Okay.
They went In-N-Out Burger on him.
Well, if we go 8-5, that means, well, it matters on what happens tonight, but that means they would have to do something like 12-1.
Yeah, I was going to say win them all. What is it?
Well, it'd be that, and if we lose tonight, they'd have to go 12-1 to tie. If we win tonight, they would have to go 13-0. So I really like that 8-5 number, and I really like it. I'd really like it to be 5 tonight instead of 4.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think we lose the Padres series, and I think we take 3 of 4 from the Angels. So that would be what? 5. That would be 4 and 3.
Yeah.
And then I think we take 2 of 3 from the Mariners, those sackless goats. And then that makes us what, 6 and 4. And then hopefully it's, if we win 6 of the next 10, 2 against the Mariners, that means your magic number. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it. Should do it. So I mean, I think, and then ideally, I'm not going to lie to you, you'd like to go to Cleveland with it done. So then you rest who you want to rest and set the rotation how you want to set the rotation for. I still can't get over that the first series is a 3-game series. I know it's been that way a couple of years. I just always assume it's 5, but then the next series is 5, and then it goes to 7 and 7.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. Right now, if it stands how it is, we would play the Twins in Houston. So sign me up that it's not the Royals, even though we swept the Royals. I don't care. I'd rather play the Twins and the Royals.
Yeah.
So
any day.
I mean 6 and 4. That should do it.
Right. We got what? Hunter tomorrow.
Fromber.
Then Fromber. But the Padres are sending out dudes too.
Yeah, at any point in time, our bats too will.
But
we're so positive as Astros fans. I love
it. We're realistic, right?
Yeah.
I trust our hot bats against any pitching more than I trust our cold pitching against any hitting.
Fair point. I like that.
Okay. Well, we went over the Padres series, so I think the Angels series is key. I mean, they're a dog. You got to win 3 of 4.
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to win 4 of 4, but let's just say 3 and 4, 3 or 4. You've got Samuel Alaginari. I'm not going to even say that right, but we faced him last week and beat him. He faces Yusei. And then it is. I mean, this is obviously just probables. If it can change, Tyler Anderson versus Justin Miesky, and then Saturday is.
Can't get away from that guy.
Caden Dana versus Blanco, and then Sunday would be Reed Detmers versus Aaron Getty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you would have Fromber, Hunter Brown, and Yusei versus the Mariners, which I like.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine with that. And Blanco went when? Saturday.
I'll be honest, dude. If you can take 3 of the, you can take 3 from the Angels and take 1 from the Padres,
then you rest.
You're in a good spot.
You're in a good spot. If you take 2 from the Padres, you're in a real good spot.
Yeah.
I love September and I love having a lead. I hate April and May when we suck.
I don't miss the last year's Rubik's Cube chart of everybody 3
wins. And it was 3 teams.
Yes, yeah, and there was not a lot of scenarios that were good for us.
I don't know if y'all remembered, but I think I nailed the Rubik's Cube too.
Did you really?
I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure I did.
He got pretty close as a weirdo.
I did.
I mean, you're called the sweep in Arizona to end the season.
I'm pretty sure I nailed.
Well,
pretty sure I nailed a lot of that.
God dang it! I'm glad
that's his one talent.
That was his one time he had talent.
Guess how much money I won on that.
Nothing.
0.0. Yeah.
$0 put on it. $0 wizard.
Lots of confidence.
I said 4-3 at least for this week. So let's go. What do y'all, Dorton? Fire away, Mr. Nostradamus.
Yeah. Dorton.
I think if we can take one of 3 against San Diego, that would be great. So hopefully we get one here, and then 3, 4. So I think we win 4. So we take 4 of 4 and 3.
Okay. You have a weird way of calculating your wins. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I just wait for the end. 7
So
games,
you're saying,
we're 4 on the road, 9 and 12, and I'm gonna go 2 and 5.
I do each series, but then I want to also is it really do you really think that they're gonna lose this series in San Diego?
Yes,
they are. I know. I don't like to say that. That's the problem.
I know. I don't either. So. And I wouldn't be pleasantly surprised if they don't.
Yeah. Well, be pleasantly surprised when we win 2 of 3 and 3 of 4.
That's what you're saying?
Man, that would be awesome.
I love it. I love it. I would too, because I feel real good about everything.
I mean, I was close last week. I said we'd sweep the Oakland A's. I mean, I said we'd sweep the whoever they are, the Athletics.
Oh, A's.
And I said 2 of 3. So I mean, we were close to being swept. We were close to sweeping. So
we were.
I was all around it.
A sweep almost happened.
Yes. There was sweepage in the discussion.
All right, we got our first. We got a runner on, baby. This is things of the tide has turned.
Yeah, speed on the bases. Caratini with Pena up.
Maybe the slowest runner ever. I will say that we have bashed the front office, rightfully so, on a lot of moves, and we don't need to go back and rehash those. The Caratini signing was a winner.
Huge.
Yeah, that turns out.
I had no idea that he would hit the way he did. I thought he would be serviceable, but he is. He's been a pleasant surprise
as a switch hitter, man.
Yep.
So, not only serviceable. I mean, he is legit from both sides of the plate.
So let me ask you guys something. Singleton was scratched yesterday.
Oh, I didn't hear this.
I was just going through notes and stuff. Yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was scratched yesterday. I have no idea why. I had 2 baseball games with my middle one yesterday, but I was just going through socials, Twitter real fast, and I saw that he was scratched. I didn't know if there was any follow up on that.
I have not heard anything, and you can't. He's contributed too much at this point.
It's not a good thing.
I mean, I wasn't celebrating it.
No, kind of. I mean, but I'm just saying.
Well, I wouldn't.
There's mixed feelings.
Listen, I know you're not a huge fan. However,
I wouldn't cry.
He hasn't not contributed.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you off the bench. Okay, off the bench for a bat. You taking Hayward or Singleton?
I like this question. I know exactly who I'm taking.
Does bat flips get you when they hit it to the center field?
God,
does that give you minus points?
Nope, it gets you positive points.
Well, just the fact that you're debating it, that's answers it enough, right? I mean,
yes, yeah. I mean, you take Singleton over Hayward. You know you do. You do.
I mean, that's where he's going to be served.
I kind of asked that for a reason. I didn't know if y'all had an update because I know schedules, family stuff, right? We've been kind of that's just how we are, right? So I didn't know if y'all had an update.
Anything.
And
I've not heard anything.
The next question is, if we win, the AL West again. I mean, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing Caratini and Diaz playing first base. One of them. I mean, that's what's happened.
Yeah,
that's what happened that's what happened last couple of days, right?
Sure. What it looks like.
Yeah.
I will say this, and again, don't quote me on which game, but I mean, we started a righty. I mean, the opposing team had a right-handed pitcher, and Caratini was at first base and not Singleton.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just after our podcast where we suggested these specific things.
I slid into the DMs. I know. Yeah, I know. We Goose. We do.
We Goose. Thank you.
I mean, Jordan, to answer your question, because I never did, and I won't shy away from the answer. Ah, man. I don't.
Just say it. Just say it.
Aggies or Texans? I mean, this is where you're at. Which one is your least favorite?
Lordy.
I mean,
this is recorded. That's your line.
I know. I mean, we all three are going to take Singleton over Hayward?
I haven't answered.
I know. You're trying. I know. You haven't. I mean,
say Singleton.
Man, that's really hard to say. Like it is. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to come out of my mouth. I don't know. I'll say Singleton so I can keep Hayward.
Oh, what a loser!
Oh,
what
my
a loser
God.
you are.
I knew.
Oh,
I knew
so
you
soft.
loved the guy.
See,
I knew you loved that guy. I knew it. Dude, you've been such a Singleton homer. You've been such a Singleton homer this entire time. That's BS.
Y'all didn't even let me finish. Don't even let me finish.
You have been a Singleton homer.
Softy. God.
Lord.
I hate that guy so much, and then now you want him. What? Pick a side, Benedict Arnold.
I answered the question. If the question was Sean McGuire or Singleton, I might take Sean McGuire to pinch it for him.
Come on.
That's an inside flyer joke, but I mean, yes. I don't know. You got to keep Hayward available for defensive replacement. Because I'll tell you this, Singleton's not a defensive replacement.
No.
He's hit Hayward's hit a couple of bombs these past couple of games.
I know. We do need to find out what's going on with Singleton.
He's not on any transactions. He's not on any official transactions. No, hasn't been optioned, hasn't been put on any ILs. So I don't know. Maybe he's just tired. Maybe he's just tired.
Okay. Fair.
He is old. Comparatively, he is old.
Very.
I mean,
yes.
He's not like Verlander old, but he's old.
No, don't do that.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Which is younger than us.
Since it's looking like we're hoping we win the AL West again. 3-game series. By the way, how Neil, look at your standings back there. How far behind are the Twins from the Royals?
Y'all tell me. I can't see it.
You're
Twins are
plus 2.5.
2.5.
Plus 2.5. Okay. You're good, Mieski.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I like you just having to move and we can see it.
Just way get out of my face. Yeah.
So I mean that's
stay
close.
Down there.
Yeah, that's close. That's close. All right, well, let's say it's Minnesota coming to Houston.
Fantastic. Much better than Kansas City.
So, okay.
You got to factor in 3 games and 3 games only.
We are 3-6 seeds, so we would play, assuming we beat Minnesota. Okay, let's play this game. We would play the Yankees.
No.
Right? I mean, if the Yankees are the one.
No, we play the Guardians.
No, we'd play the Guardians / Orioles /
Correct.
Royals.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but you got to. Hey, you're making the lineup. You're setting the rotation. It's only a 3-game series. Who are your 3 starting pitchers?
Against the Twins.
That's right.
Well, we already talked about this.
I don't care. I want to ask again. We talked about it based on a 5. I mean, we didn't. I mean, let's ask.
Okay.
Because mine changed. Remember? I mean,
yeah.
3 games. You take nothing for granted, of course.
If you don't win that series, you're getting tea times and going to hang out with the Rangers.
Or as Charles Barkley says, you go to Galveston. Which isn't a far drive.
By the way, no. that whole conversation was one of the funniest ones I've ever heard in my life.
Absolute gold.
Go to Galveston.
Yeah.
And then they start talking about Houston.
Tell them, Chuck. Tell them, Chuck. They're going
go to Galveston.
Man, okay, so Framber's definitely won.
Yes.
Okay. We're all agreeing on that.
Hunter's my 2.
I'm gonna say Hunter.
I agree. We're all in agreements there. Here's what's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna say Kikuchi.
Yeah, you say is my 3.
Ooh. 4 is the tough one.
Well, there's not a 4.
Yeah, we're just doing we're up against.
There's not a 4 the first series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
We're trying to beat the Twins here.
Trying
to beat the Twins.
So if that's the case, so then let's just say we won in 2. Are they all in Houston?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't travel. That first series is 3 games. You don't travel
back to back to back.
You don't. Yeah, it's all in Houston.
Well, between us and
so is this what people who didn't get buys have to go through?
I mean, with us playing the
Twins,
is
ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Are we playing like at 10 a.m. in the morning to where nobody's going to watch us?
Yes, this is insane.
I just figured it was a steak and eggs at 8:30 in the morning.
That'll be cool. I mean,
yeah,
I can't wait for the most inconvenient time.
It wouldn't be Astros playoffs if it wasn't.
That's true.
Yeah, I tell you what, Astros Twins 3-game series is going to be at 4 a.m. on the CW.
They might start it at like 7:30 a.m. as we're all taking our kids everywhere.
I'm gonna say okay. I'm going with those 3. I wonder. I'd like to see the schedule because again,
it's out there.
Yeah, I know it. I've seen it, but I want to know what the turnaround time for Framber would be.
It's not. It's pretty quick. Like I think you might have. I don't want to guess, but I mean,
so
you have 2 days at most.
If we win in 2, does that speed up the process?
No.
Okay, dates are set. So
I'm pretty. I don't want to be. I'm about 98% sure the dates are set.
MLB.
Yeah, but I mean, I know where you're going, and I agree with you. But you got to win that first series. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know that. I know, but
take nothing for granted for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we've done enough right with Kikuchi.
Well, did you see the stat last time he pitched that he's tied for the all-time Astro starts in a row, consecutive starts at 8.
I've seen that because he's in a list of like Randy Johnson. And...
Yeah. No, now it's 2. Now I think it's him and I want to say it was someone else. Randy was at 7. I don't know, but there was 2 guys at 7, and Kikuchi, and then one guy at 8.
Oh wow. Huh.
He's pitched good. He pitched better earlier than he has.
Well, sure. I mean, they've talked him into changing things up, and so now there's.
I'm not sure he's my 3.
I'm not ready to pull Arrighetti, if that's who you're saying, or is it Blanco?
No, he's wanting to put Verlander in there in game 3.
Not a
yeah,
chance.
That's what he wants to do.
Not a chance. If he was the last starting pitcher we had, I would call someone else up. I mean, I probably, Neil, to your point, Kikuchi's an option. I just don't know if I'm there yet to trust him like in a game 3. So
I'm with you.
So what I might do, and your point is also fair, Arrighetti being a rookie. I mean, I might start Blanco and all hands on deck, short leash, 3 innings. Then you have Arrighetti. Then you can bring Kikuchi in. I mean, you have.
Is there something to be said for Framber, then Kikuchi to win it, and then you hit Hunter if you have
game 1 or game 3?
I'd have to see the metrics of
lefty.
Well, yeah. Well, it just depends on who is a lineup. Do the Twins hit better? They hit lefties better or righties better?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with you. I mean, you're pitching Framber no matter what, obviously. But yes. I'm just thinking.
The problem with that, Neil, is now you've kicked Brown back a day for the next series if you win.
If we've lost.
No. If you win the series and you've kicked him to game 3, now for the next series, you've kicked him back a game. And I want that dude. I want that dude pitching. Well, that dude pitching.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he's your game 1 starter.
Yeah, if you win, you're rolling the dice. But if you lose, he has to pitch game 3, and now you've kicked him down a game.
No, I agree with that part of it. But that's where I'm saying, like, it's game 3. You want somebody who wants the ball and that you trust. And so is that guy Kikuchi or Hunter Brown? And so you said, I don't know if I trust Kikuchi just yet. And I'm with you in that mindset for a game 3. But if Hunter Brown is your game 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'll go to war with Hunter Brown game 3. I'll go with Kikuchi too.
Okay.
But I'm just saying you roll the dice in that aspect of, okay, so we'll play the Orioles, Royals, whoever's Guardians.
Here, I know where you're going, and I get it. Like, I get it. Here's my fear. And I don't know. Obviously, we only know what we know from baseball history, whatever else.
I guess it'd just be Yankees or Guardians.
Starters like to know when they're going. They like to get in routine. They like to know. So I think you go with a plan. And if that's
what if their plan is Framber, Kikuchi, Hunter Brown?
I don't think it would be. I mean, you got to roll with your number 2 guy. I mean, I would.
Yeah, no,
and your points are valid, and I totally understand why you would do that. But you also said like 3 times, and you're right. Or don't take anything for granted.
Right.
And I mean, what happens if Framber gets beat 2-1?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. I mean, you got to roll Brown out. So, I mean, I think you go Framber, Brown. Hopefully, you end in 2. Then it's a mute point. You figure out, you set your rotation. Who's going to start game 1? Hopefully, Framber can come out game 2, Brown game 3. But I mean, I think game 3 is, let's see how game 1 and 2 go.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. I mean, it just. I mean, it's the old
part of it is
have your cake.
Part of this is all not even. It's all based on. I mean, are we playing meaningful games the last 3 games of the series?
For sure.
The last 3 games of the year. That changes the dynamic too.
Yep.
And where we end up in the rotation. I had it somewhere. I think I sent it to you guys, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So if every game was meaningful with see how far back we can go here, right? Because we never text each other. Here we are. I found it pretty quick. So right now, based on who's going where in a 6-man rotation for Guardian series, you have Kikuchi, Verlander, Aaron Getty. Holy moly. Let's win before the Guardian series.
Yeah. Yeah, and your idea or your thought on Blanco, I'm not terribly far off of that. I don't want to go up against whoever in the second round and feel like, I mean, this is part of it, but we just didn't give them our best.
I know, but I mean,
yeah. So, hey, Neil, to answer your question, the wild cards are October 1st, 2nd, 3rd, if necessary. 5th starts the ALDS.
I figured it was a day or maybe two.
So you're talking if Framber pitches the 1st, I mean, again, you may say game 2 at best.
At best.
At best.
Yeah. Yep. Which is, I mean, it's not the worst case scenario because then he's pitching game 6.
Sure, if we're there.
Oh, wait. Yeah. That's right. It's 5-game series. So it's.
Oh, ooh. Yeah.
God, this 5 and 3 stuff throws me off. Yeah. So, I mean, that's all part of it. Let's clinch first. I mean, let's win tonight.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to be able to set our lineup for the first round fairly. I mean, we're going to have that opportunity. I say that, but
I will tell you this. Here's a stat for you. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
No, you go ahead. I'm still in the process of thinking.
So the last 2 World Series was the Arizona versus the Frauds, and us versus the Phillies.
Okay.
3 of those 4 teams were wildcard teams.
Yeah.
I always think that's interesting.
Well, Baltimore's out here like waving their hands like
100%.
Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, you have us down here. It's a 4 seed. Okay, we'll take the 4 seed.
Yeah,
sure.
You bet. You want me as a 4 seed? Okay. We'll take Kansas City. Sure.
Well,
and then
I'll
the
tell
Yankees.
You this.
Sure. We'll take the Yankees.
There's not a series that is a cakewalk.
No.
Who do you want to play?
You said Eric Getty would be Verlander. Yeah, Spencer. Okay.
Let me ask you this. So let's say things pan out the way that are behind Neil's fat head right now. Who do you want to play more in an ALCS right now? Not who do you want to play, but like who would you rather see? The Yankees or Baltimore?
Yankees.
100% the Yankees.
100%.
We own them.
100%. 100%.
The last team the Yankees
I don't want anything
to
do with
us.
I don't want anything to do with Baltimore.
Neil just said it.
The
Astros are the last place the Yankees want to see.
Oh yeah. No, if it's an ALCS and it's Yankees Astros.
Oh man.
Yep.
Advantage.
Yeah, 100%. They can say it's not in their dome. It's in their dome.
Yes, 100%.
I don't
want anything to do with Baltimore.
I don't know that the Yankees will make it.
Yeah, I don't think they'll get past Baltimore. I don't think so. Or Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. I mean, we don't know that. Yeah. Well, we assume right now
that they'll even be the first seed.
Well, they've got what? What's their lead? Me ask you move again.
One. They're one.
Oh, only one game.
Yeah, they're one game ahead.
I mean, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, we're only 5 games behind Cleveland, by the way. We're 5 games behind Cleveland.
That's 18 games to get the 2 seed. 18 magic number. No way, not happening.
But I mean, we
5
say
games.
it's only 5, but it's also only 5 for Seattle.
But we've got a 3-game. But we've got a 3-game series against both Seattle and Cleveland.
Right. So here's my like.
And remember, it's technically less than that with Seattle because they own the tiebreaker.
True.
And whoever wins the Cleveland series, I guess, does that work that way too? I don't know. So here's my like food for thought thing. It comes down to the last thing in Cleveland, and we're locked in. We can't be, we're the 3 seed. Cleveland and New York are battling for the 1-2 seed. I'm not suggesting that we throw it so to help Cleveland get the 1 seed, because if Cleveland's the 1 seed and New York is the 2 seed, who is our second round opponent then?
I mean the Yankees.
Yeah, Yankees.
The Yankees.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not.
I'd rather see him in the ALCS. To be honest,
with you. I will tell you, Neil. To your point, if we have it wrapped up, and it's like tight, like they're tied. I mean, I think you rest guys. I don't care. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
you give Jordan.
I'm encouraging it.
You give Jordan and Altuve and Bregman and a bat on Friday and Saturday, and then you sit them Sunday.
I am encouraging it. Yeah. Like I want to stick it to the Yankees.
Not scared. I'm not scared of any. I'm not scared of either team.
I agree. I agree, but I'm just saying, playing off of we're in the Yankees dome, and the Yankees are sitting there dog cussing us because they have to choose. Are you choosing for the Astros this series? Who you want to win?
Who you want?
They don't want the Astros. I'm more worried. I'm honestly.
You want to go out now? You want to go out now or next round? Now or this round? Next round? What do you want?
I mean, I'm more worried. I'm more worried about the 3-game series than anything. Sure. I think in baseball math, and no, you're right. But in baseball math, the longer the series, usually the better team wins. Usually, and that shorter the series, anything can happen. All right, let's do Dome Foamer Player of the Week so we had a winning record, because I don't like doing it when we don't. So, Dorton, you have your Dome Foamer Player of the Week.
At first I was gonna go Hayward just because he was actually showing up and hitting some bombs. But I heard a stat about my boy hitting down there in the 9-hole recently, and it was something crazy. Doobie is hitting somewhere in the neighborhood of like 418 over the past, like 3 or 4 series aggregate. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm all about. Or no, his he's just crushing the ball right now. And this past week he hit 316. He was 6 for 19. I'm fine with that. So Doobie's getting another one for me.
You love you some Doobie. That's good.
I do. But Hayward, good job, bud.
Yeah.
You almost got one from me. You almost did. Until I heard a stat.
Dude, I'm going with the Hall of Famer for his performance.
Which one?
Yeah, thank you.
Verlander?
Yes. That's exactly who I'm going for. He didn't lose. He won a game.
So now if he doesn't lose, we give him a dome phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude.
I mean, that's about right.
Dude, he pitched the whole 5 innings. He made it 5. Only gave up 2 runs. What do you want from the guy? I mean, he's making billions.
How did he only give up 2?
I don't care. I don't care what the Mets are paying him. I know we pay him $17.5 million. Jeez. Can we expect a little more? All right. Innings, well, man, y'all.
5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Come on. What do you want?
Y'all made my decision easy. It's your daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean, him hitting the 2 holes. I mean, whatever. Dump owners unite.
Yeah.
All right. Have y'all said? Yeah, we've all done our predictions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I said sweep and then we win 3 of 4. Yeah. Or no, I said 2 of 3 and 3 of 4. Yeah.
Yeah. You were the ultra positive one. Man. You were the optimist. Super optimistic. Yep.
I'm the realist of this group, remember.
All right, boys. Anything else before we wrap this one
up? One shout out to my favorite teacher in the entire world. Really and truly.
No doubt.
Miss Terry. Love her always.
Jordan, appreciate that. I was just gonna say a massive Astros fan. Got a little home traveling to Victoria tomorrow. So I appreciate that. Mieski, appreciate that. She taught all 3 of us. For those that are wondering, it was my mom's sister, my aunt. She taught us all in 3rd grade. She passed away and was a massive Astros fan. So shout out to her, and she'll be watching the Astros. So
Terry squared, baby. Yeah. Terry squared.
Yep.
For sure.
Like, share, rate, review. Tell everyone about it. Give us feedback, whether you like it or not. We have a lot of people that are giving us feedback on socials. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for doing it on a Monday night. We'll have this out first thing Tuesday. With that being said, go Stros.
Go Stros.
Go Stros.